This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from South Philly.
The Ravens take over first and 10. They're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. To the 45. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. Down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Ripley! Yellow! First down throw, Mahomes, flush to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. The unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of the...
Oh, the ball's out! And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Mahomes dive there, and he's lost the football. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Seven Pirates!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Viking 18. Warriors 70. Ready,
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big-time play for Philly. A gain of 57 yards. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To number 22.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Come on, come on. 19 Charger, 19, 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard. Now, for him individually.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over first and 10.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Ravens 14. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
14. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to push this one forward, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 tight. Press.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Big time play for Philly. 45 yards.
Get it. Past the 60.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Go. Past the 60.
They'll run. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener.
Makes the score Eagles.
So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Patrick to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Ravens. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
65.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Woo! And the Eagles are going to be set up. First and goal. He is down at the 6.
First down. First and goal at
Here
the
we go,
6-yard line.
70 Lions. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
And goal at the Ravens 1-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
76.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll be stacked up. At the line of scrimmage. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
70.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rick Pearsall. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead.
Ravens 22. Jack Fox set to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
go. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Past the 40. Inside the 20.
Eagles 63, Ravens.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They're trying to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready, go.
It's first down, and they'll run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard
On the go.
From the 46. Here's second down and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's into space past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
Exit third and 8.
Green Jack. Cut.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
He's into space past the 25. And he will go A two-point conversion attempt coming.
Black Ultra.
The Ravens will line
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Check out.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
brings up 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings.
At the 46-yard
70.
line.
60.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Ready, set.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's
Let's
3rd
go now.
and long.
Panther 11. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first
Here we
down.
go, Scott. Let's go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Ready. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.